He wants to deport Mr. Tang. Hey. Hi guys, it's lilymutamztv, also known as Z, girl from Zambia. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so that each time I upload videos, you will be notified that Z aposapoka video. Z has uploaded a video. Thank you so much for 53,000 subscribers. I am so grateful that everyone keeps on coming to my YouTube channel. You guys believe in this channel and you keep sharing my videos. Na totela sana. It means thank you in Zambian language. In this video, I will be talking about the Chinese man that was accused of racially discriminating against a Zambian man who is married to a Chinese woman. It was alleged until obviously the movie TV people crew had gone to the restaurant itself and the shop, and the person who was interviewing this person who was working at the shop, the Chinese lady, did actually get information that yes, black people are not allowed to go to the restaurant because they are black, and even to the shop that they own as well. And then I shared a video of Simon Mwewa Lane, who had physically gone to the restaurant to do his own investigation. I am a bit skeptical about that move, because if there is a case like this, it is in the power of the government to try by all means to liaise and solve this issue, because it's against a Zambian citizen. Him taking himself there was a big risk to his own life and just his credibility as well, because when you watch the video, he's trying to justify that the Chinese man doesn't discriminate against black people. I have had food at this restaurant before and this news is strange to me. Maybe there's something fishy. I must say Simon Moore needs to be careful when it comes to certain things, because he might find himself on the wrong side of life, you know, because we don't know if his safety is guaranteed when he takes himself to such places. Well, luckily he was filming and he was with somebody, but my fears are that, you know, when you take a step like that, you need to be careful, because we've heard lots of stories about what foreign nationals in Zambia are capable of doing to Zambian people. Anyway, I know, because you're well connected, you have connections in Zambia and your family has a good standing, but I think for the future, you might find yourself in a big problem. So he was on the Chinese guy's side, which was very annoying to most of us who were watching. You guys as well commented to say you don't understand what he was doing there. And a few of you, my subscribers, kind of like felt pity for the Chinese guy, because you felt that he was telling the truth and then he was just a victim of this racial talk. But I have a story for you. This Chinese man has decided to apologize, and in this video, I will be sharing with you the apology. So watch the apology first and then I will make my commentary.
Owner of the Chinese restaurant and shop, which is said to be discriminating against the Zambians, Tang Wei, has apologized to the Zambian people, and in particular, the couple which was denied entry into the Chinese firm.
I take this chance to apologize to the Zambian gentleman and his Chinese wife for what's happened 2 days ago, the day before yesterday, at the restaurant. I'm so sorry that they get so upset because of that lady, what she said to them. I can assure this couple that what she said was not correct. What the Chinese manager said to them was not correct, and she just misrepresented herself, including the company she was working for.
Mr. Wei says his company has no such policy.
As the owner of this company, I have to say that we never had such a discriminatory policy against Zambians or any Africans or any other foreigners who is not a Chinese. We are in business and we open to everybody in this country. So a misunderstanding caused that problem, and we cannot protect the manager. We've taken a stern disciplinary actions against her. We stopped her work, and as you know, we've closed the shop even before the mayor walked in to say that we have to close it. I've closed that shop because I need to deal with her.
He says moving forward he wants to strengthen relations between Zambia and China.
Give us a chance, let me talk to you face to face to explain and to apologize for their forgiveness. Meanwhile, I want to tell you as a reporter and the audience who is watching your program to understand that we're good people. It's just a misunderstanding issue. We never had such a bad policy in the company. The company stands very strong that we're in this beautiful and peaceful country. I work and live with my Zambian friends and brothers. I've been here for 23 years.
On documentation, this was his response.
When the mayor came to inspected the shop, they discovered some irregularities, so quickly they announced, close the shop till we improve it. And that we are going to cooperate with them, with the authority.
To err is human, to forgive is divine, so says the Bible. Kalan Mochima, reporting for Move TV News in Lusaka.
So you've just watched the apology. If truly the worker that worked in the shop or works in the shop was not, told to do what she was told to say or whatever, I don't think she would have made such statements. And to a fellow Chinese woman, remember the Zambian man was discriminated against, is married to a Chinese woman. So definitely the woman was told to say this. It's just that what is going on has caught up with them. I have been told before in Zambia, for those of you who are in Zambia, please comment down below and just confirm. The time when I was in Zambia, I saw some hotels which they say only Chinese people are allowed to go there. Hotels in Zambia and some Chinese places. Please comment down below, but I remember vividly. It's just that I wasn't really paying attention to this whole Chinese saga. But now I'm now paying attention because my Zambian people are, they matter to my life so much and their life is at stake. When I see such things, it's like the government is just allowing anybody to do whatever they like. So I have to speak up for my vulnerable people. And a lady commented on my Facebook page and she did say that she worked for a Chinese company that paid her 600 kwacha per month, and they were so rude, they were so bad to her. And in fact, when she saw the post, because I normally post my thumbnails of my videos, so I basically posted my thumbnail on my Facebook page, and a lady, a loyal subscriber, loyal fan, did comment that she once worked for a Chinese company and that company paid her 600 kwacha. Now 600 kwacha a month is about if I'm not mistaken, £30, about $40 a month. That's how much the Chinese person was paying her, and they were very rude. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she had commented that they even owed her some money, and she was saying she is not surprised at all that the Chinese even chased the man away. So a lot of Zambians who have worked for these Chinese people have been treated so badly, but because the economy is so bad, people just work for whatever money that the Chinese give them. Remember, in my previous videos, I had mentioned that in Zambia, we don't have a minimum wage. So for somebody to be getting 600 kwacha, that's peanuts. This is somebody who is making thousands of dollars, and by the way, deposits the money into Bank of China, which needs to be closed down, by the way, and pays Zambian people 600 kwacha, which is peanuts, you know. And that is what is going on in Zambia and has been going on for some time. And some people are scared to talk about these things because they work for the government. If you work for the government, you're not allowed to say anything about what's happening in the government. And some people who are in Zambia are scared because in Zambia we have what you call cadres. Now, these cadres are political people that campaign for politicians. Yeah, they make sure politicians win the elections, or they just make sure that people are convinced that these political leaders are the best leaders in the world. They will come for you. They will attack you. So a lot of Zambians are scared to say it, but they can say things briefly, but they can't really express much, even in video, because we've had friends who've been followed to their workplaces by these same political cadres. So the Chinese man himself, he has apologized. He has said that he's sorry for what has happened, but there's a statement he made where he says he would like the Zambian people to be working with him. We don't need you in Zambia. And that's where Bowman Lusambo comes in. Now, the minister of Lusaka has stated that he wants to investigate this matter further. And I read a statement, so I would like to read it to you as well, so that you understand what's going on. The minister of Lusaka states that he wants to investigate, and it is high likely that this man will be deported. So here is the story. So the headline was, Chinese restaurant owner to be deported if found wanting, Bowman Lusambo. Honorable Bowman Lusambo writes, Lantian restaurant undesired behavior in Lusaka. Because Bowman Lusambo is a minister of Lusaka. So, you know, we've praised the mayor, but now we are praising Bowman Lusambo, who is taking the step that all of you, my subscribers, are wishing for, which is deportation. So I had to make sure you know, you're aware about this as well. So it just shows that some of our government workers, they are not corrupt. They are not buying into the Chinese lovey-dovey of we'll give you handouts so that you can treat Zambian people badly. So Bowman Lusambo is working as a MP of Lusaka, Minister of Lusaka. So this is what he says. I wish to confirm that the provincial administration is directly following up to the case of Mr. Tang Wei, the apparent owner of Lantian Restaurant, a restaurant in Lusaka at the center of racism raw. Let me state that if the allegations of racial discrimination leveled against Mr. Tang are proven, my office will not hesitate to recommend to the authorities for his express deportation from Zambia. Bowman! Bowman! He wants to deport Mr. Tang. Hey! Now you see that the Zambians are not sleeping. I'm proud of you, Bowman. You know, this is what we want to hear. My office will not hesitate but to have this man recommended to be deported. Hey! So, as Lusaka province minister, there is simply no room for rogue behavior in our province, especially those bordering on race, tribe, or color. This is Bowman. Our province and city in particular has existed for many decades and played host to millions of people from different racial backgrounds who have settled here for business or personal reasons, and they now call Lusaka home. Lusaka is the capital city of Zambia, by the way. The Chinese community itself has been an all-weather friend to the city of Lusaka. The Chinese city of Fazhujing, I'll write it down, I don't know how to say it. Province has a twining partnership with Lusaka. So there's a province in China which has a partnership with Lusaka. Chongwe has twined with China's Mianyang city. So whatever goes on in Fazhou city in China is what is going on in Lusaka, and whatever goes on in Mianyang city in China is what goes on in Chongwe, meaning they have that relationship. We know Zambia has got lots of Chinese people. Yes, it's Zambia. All these bilateral signs of friendships go to symbol a strong bond between Chinese and Zambians. At least he is confirming that Zambia and China, they have a strong bond, yeah? We shall therefore not tolerate undesired behavior of a few foreigners to damage the good relations that Lusaka and its people have enjoyed with millions of visitors and investors over the many years of existence. Bowman Lusambo has spoken. So that's the update of the story. It is high likely that this man will be deported. And some people have argued on my YouTube channel, Facebook page, that the restaurant will be open. If the restaurant will be reopened, I'm guessing the names would be changed and the owners would be changed. The business would be sold to somebody else, and maybe Mr. Tang will be a business holder, business partner. Mr. Tang will be a business partner. Is it Mr. Tang? Yeah, Mr. Tang. Yeah. Mr. Tang will be a business partner as well. So this is all I wanted to share with you guys, that it is high likely that Mr. Tang will be deported from Zambia, including all his employees. He says that the reason why the shop was closed was because they had put the lady that made those statements on disciplinary, which I don't believe at all. So Mr. Tang claimed that the lady that was working in his shop was on disciplinary, and the reason why she was on disciplinary is because of the allegations against the restaurant and the shop, and that's not what she was told. She just made all these things up in her mind. And then he stated that when the mayor of Lusaka turned up at the restaurant or the shop, that it was already closed anyway. That's what he said. But yesterday I told you guys about it not having a license, not having a fire certificate, and not having the proper documents to operate the business. And then some people had been commenting on my Facebook page to say that, why wasn't this restaurant closed on the grounds of racial discrimination? The statement did actually say that, you cannot racially discriminate against Zambians, but those were also the main points to even close the restaurant indefinitely. Even though some people have said, the restaurant can be closed indefinitely, but it doesn't mean permanently. Well, the Minister of Lusaka is assuring us that the restaurant will be closed indefinitely, provided the owner is deported from Zambia. So that is some good news for those of you who have been waiting for this. I will give you an update of what will happen, and I can assure you, if this restaurant reopens, I will tell you, and I will go back on my words. And another thing is, here is a screenshot from the mayor. He was impressed with the video. He was touched that I did such a video. And this is what we talk about, when you use social media to send a voice out there. don't think nobody's watching, so the mayor watched the video in full, meaning even Bowman Lusambo watched this video in full as well. And we don't know if maybe Bowman will also contact me. For those of you who don't know Bowman Lusambo, he's been somebody who talks some things about people who live in the diaspora. He says people in the diaspora do cleaning jobs. They are doing whatever menial jobs. He rather encourages people to stay in Zambia, and it's a good thing, especially for you, my subscribers, that even say that you should go to Zambia. I will go to Zambia eventually. Yes, when I'm stable, I will go to Zambia. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys. It's a girl, lilymutamztv, also known as Z. I'm a Zambian vlogger based in the UK, sharing with you this news. You can also check out my content of when I was in Zambia. You can check on my playlist and just see how beautiful Zambia is. Thank you. I just want to clarify something. Some of you have complained about me dancing at my intro because you don't find it pleasing. Well, I have 53,000 subscribers, and some of them, if I don't dance, they are not happy. So I have to do what I can to keep all my subscribers happy. So if you don't like the part where I'm dancing, I'm sorry, because please, there are some people who just come to my channel to see me dance. So let's bear with them, please. Bear with me and bear with them. I am just a lover of all people, and if that's what people want to see, I will dance. So here is the ending of me dancing. Yes. See you later, guys.
Running it. Cheers to my pretty baby. Give me 5 if you love me, baby. Cheers to my pretty baby. Give me 5 if you love me, baby. Oh man, if you get the bomb and then you got him up, pick up. Oh man, if you say come feeling you got him up, oh. Me got a confession, started on a very good foundation.
Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, and follow me on all social media platforms at lilymutamztv.